All right, Henry family, welcome back to yet another episode of Hunt with Henry. I am heading out to Western Nebraska to the same farm that my buddy Craig and I and Jeremy went to last year, and Jeremy was able to shoot that really nice buck. We're heading out there. Jeremy is heading out there as well, but he's driving separate from a different town where he lives. Craig is unfortunately not going to be able to go this year. They are waiting on their first baby. Him and his wife are waiting on their first baby. It could be born any day, so he is not going to be able to make it out this year. We're going to miss him for sure, but hopefully Jeremy and I can get it done. We've got 3 Henrys in the truck. I'm bringing the 6.5 Creedmoor Long Ranger, my 30-30 steel, and my 45-70 color case hardened. So we got 3 guns here in the truck ready to rock and roll, and hopefully we can put them to good use and put a couple good bucks down out here in Nebraska. This is one of my favorite trips of the year. Probably is my favorite trip of the year. So I'm excited. Hopefully we can put a couple good bucks on the ground here shortly. We should be able to get out there in time to get in a hunt tonight. So should be fun. Stick with us. Alright guys, Jeremy made it out here. His son actually got a flat tire, so he got out here a little bit late, so we were in a hurry. Not to mention, you can't really tell in the blind here, we normally don't sit in the blinds out here. We just like to kind of get on the ground and get in the thick and run and gun and go. But the wind is literally blowing 30-40 mile an hour today, and it's cold, so we didn't really want to go crazy tonight. It's first day, so we're sitting in this blind kind of out of the wind. We've got the windows closed except for this front one, and we didn't film anything getting in here because you wouldn't have been able to hear us talking at all because it is that windy. But we're in opening day of gun season here in Nebraska. We got the 30-30 and the 6.5 Creedmoor ready to go. If we don't fall down, as in this thing tip over, it'll be a great night. Because I know it's bad. It's pretty sketchy. This camera's shaking. You probably can't tell, but yeah. Anyway, gonna be an interesting evening. We've already seen a couple deer on the way in. I don't even know what time it is. 4:05. So we've got roughly an hour and 45 minutes left, probably. So we'll see what happens. We might have to aim 2 foot to one direction if we have to shoot in a crosswind. I don't think we're going to make any long. Tonight. Yeah, we need bow range tonight for sure. So, anyway, all right, guys. So we'll see what happens. Say a prayer for us that we don't tip over here. Hi, good morning, Henry family. Jeremy and I are still out west. We had one heck of a night last night. We didn't even get to tell y'all everything that happened after we put the camera away. But as we're trying to get out, we had 3 absolute monsters cross the river. We had to actually come back up into the blind and sit here and wait for them to leave. They were all in bow range. I mean, they were all 30 yards or less at one point in time. And they were all 3 really, really good bucks. Not to mention we saw several more bucks out in an alfalfa field behind us and downriver. I don't even know how many deer we saw. But this place is just absolutely incredible. We had a little boo-boo this morning. So what's unique about this farm is it sits right on the timeline between Mountain Time and Central Time. And our phones switched accidentally to Mountain Time. So we've been sitting in this blind in the dark for 2 hours. And it's going to get light here pretty soon, probably in 20-30 minutes. But we decided to do an interview now, just in case something happens right away at first light. We're expecting to see a pretty big wave of deer coming out of these big fields behind us, going back to bed across the river. So we will see what happens. It's chilly, about 25 degrees this morning. So it should be good. They should move well into mid-morning, I would hope. So we've still got the 30-30 and the 6.5. Pretty much anything on this side of the blind to the east, Jeremy's going to shoot. And anything to the west, I'm going to shoot. So that's the plan this morning. And we'll make another plan for this evening because the wind's supposed to switch to the south. So not sure what we're going to do, but hopefully one of us can kill one this morning. And then we can maybe kill one again tonight and just be done. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
That would work.
Just call it a season.
That's right.
Family, welcome to evening number 2 out here in Western Nebraska. I'm excited about tonight. Jeremy and I decided to split up and try to up our odds a little bit. I'm about 500 yards to the west of where we've been sitting in that blind, and this is one of my favorite spots on the farm. I'm in a big 2-man ladder stand here that you can see a long ways here, and I just got a good feeling about tonight. For one, we've been seeing a ton of deer. I mean, just a ton of deer. We've actually seen several good bucks, but I don't know if we've got any of the big ones on camera yet. It's either been too low a light or they've just been running like crazy, popping in and out of the timber on the other side. Just been wild. We actually had 3 really big ones cross right in front of us and walk by the blind at like 20-25 yards last night. After I put the camera away and it was past legal shooting light, it was pretty darn dark. Hopefully we can get one of them to move a little earlier tonight. There was a big one down here this morning we could see. There were several over there by where Jeremy was this morning too. They either crossed in the dark or just 300-400 yards away running does. We did have a couple that were close in range, but like I said, they just kind of kept popping in and out. Couldn't get the camera turned on quick enough to get on them. So it's definitely been fun. A couple sits, and yesterday evening we saw a ton of deer and the wind was blowing 40 mile an hour. Today it's right around 50 degrees, probably upper 40s actually right now, and probably 15 mile an hour winds. So should be a good evening. A little bit of a wind switch. I'm a firm believer in the wind changing, making deer move. So it definitely could be a very good evening. So we will see what happens. Jeremy's actually calling me right now, so I'm going to answer this, and hopefully we'll kill a big buck here quick. Alright guys, here's the situation. I've got a giant 10-pointer locked with a doe about 265 yards down the river from me here. The bad thing is I have a feeling they're probably going to cross down there and go to the alfalfa before dark. I mean, it's possible they could come my way, but there's really no reason for them to. So I'm debating. I just don't know what to do. I'm debating that my truck is not that far back here behind me, just probably 250 yards. I have my tripod in that truck. I'm very, very, very tempted to grab my camera, run back. I've got a lot of daylight left. I've got 2 hours of daylight left. Sneak down there, over there, get my tripod, and sneak down the river here and get closer to them for when they cross to try to get inside that 200-yard bubble. I just don't know if I can do it. I could potentially even take this camera arm down and go put it on a fence post or a tree on the ground down over here, which I might do. So if you see me next and I'm on the ground in a whole different spot, that's why. So we will see. He is a giant. Family, it took me a minute to get this thing going. Just a second. It took me a minute to get this going because I had to switch lenses because I put the longer telephoto lens on. Guys, I might have just killed the biggest 10-pointer of my life. I have a 173-inch 10-pointer, slick 10 at home, that I killed clear back in 2011 or 12, I can't remember. And I just killed one that's every bit as big, I'm pretty darn sure. I'm pretty sure I watched him fall himself filming, but he mule kicked. The old 30-30, guys, I'm half emotional. I haven't killed a deer with a 30-30 since that 173-inch 10-pointer that I killed back in 2011. I grew up hunting with one of these right here, a 30-30 lever action steel rifle, just exactly like this one. And that is why I was so excited to start this Henry journey, doing this Hunt with a Henry show for you guys. And it's been such a blessing to be a part of the Henry team. And I am almost positive, I'm pretty positive I saw him fall. But he mule kicked and it sounded like a big co-op. And I am pretty darn sure we just put a monster 10-pointer. I have been watching this deer all night. He's been locked with a doe. Oh, thank you, God. I have truly, truly been sitting here praying all night long that God would bring this deer over to me, because it's been a pretty tough season for me. I've been bow hunting like crazy. I've had so many opportunities. I shot a big buck in Kansas with my bow and lost him. I'm positive I seen him fall, guys. Oh, Henry family, thank you. I want to say thank you to all you guys for following, for all the support. I have enjoyed this so much. And the Henry family, such amazing people. And the whole team at Henry is amazing. I'm so blessed to be a part of this. I'm so glad we could finally put a giant on the ground for Hunt with Henry. Jeremy is still hunting. He's seen a bunch of bucks, and I hope he still can get one tonight. If not, I am now his official camera guy. We will probably see you guys after dark. I'm gonna wait till Jeremy's done completely hunting, just in case he gets a chance. We'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, so I shot him right here, just right back here. Like I said, I'm pretty positive we seen him fall right over here. There's blood right here on this trail. I don't know if you can see that down there. There's blood on this grass. So we're just following it up right here. He's gotta be right here. There's more blood right there. Jeremy, right there.
Where's he at? Where?
Right here.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
Oh,
Look at
Cody. Cody.
Jeremy. So listen guys, this is the exit hole of the first shot. I hit him absolutely perfect. I didn't need to shoot again. I shot at him again. I just looked. I'm embarrassed. The second shot hit him in the antler. I'm not kidding you guys.
Seriously?
Yes.
Where?
Right here. I shot a hole clear plumb through his antler. I mean, it went clear through his antler.
Whoa.
Look at the size of this buck. I'm scared.
Oh my gosh, pick him up.
I'm scared to grab onto that antler too much. Oh, he's stiff. Hold this light for 1 second if you can. All right, guys, here he is. This is an unbelievable buck. We're gonna call him the hole in the horn buck because I literally shot a hole in his antlers. I can't believe this deer's so heavy and stiff. It's hard for me to hold him up here, but look at this thing. What an absolute stud. I kind of told you guys in the stand, it's been a rough couple seasons. Lost a lot of hunting ground that I have a lot of memories on, and that's been heartbreaking for me. And it's been tough, and I'm just overwhelmed. Look at the head on this thing. I told God tonight if he would come out. He was right back here for 4 hours this afternoon, 3 hours, I don't know what it was for sure. I watched him. He's locked up with a doe. I told God if he would just bring him out. Just bring him out and guide my bullet where it needs to go. And the old 30-30 right here, if you can see. Perfect shot. 183 yards with the new Federal hammer down Henry ammunition. And I killed one of my biggest typical bucks ever right here. What an absolute giant. Jeremy still has a tag. We're gonna keep hunting for a couple days here and hopefully get him one. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Hunt with the Henry. It has been a blessing of an episode to bring to you guys. God bless everybody, and remember, if it's not made in America, it's not gonna be made at all. God bless, guys. We'll see you in the next one.